Okay, hello everyone and happy May. Crazy to think that it is already May and we do not have that much left of school. Um, so I hope you all enjoyed your day off on Friday and that you have plans for tomorrow's day off. As a reminder, I will not have office hours or the virtual lecture tomorrow. So don't plan on hopping on. I will be on my computer, so feel free to shoot me an email if you need something. This week is going to be a little different than our past weeks. So you are not going to have any new material. So no new content, no new knowledge or anything like that. But you will have a little bit of work. Tomorrow morning, so Monday morning, a review packet will open for you. And you need to submit that in order to open up an exam. And just like the last exam we took, when you submit your review, the key for the review will open up. So you should check your work on that. And then the exam will open up as well. Plan for an hour to take this exam. Once again, just like the last one, although I don't think it will take you an hour. This exam will lock on Friday at 11:59 p.m. A few things to note. You will need a calculator for this one. I'm okay with you using your phone as a calculator. Just make sure you're not also surfing the internet as you do that. You shouldn't be trying to take the exam on your phone and using a calculator because I think that it will actually time out and it will kick you out of the exam if you leave it. So a few things to note about this exam. On our last exam, we noticed many answers that were word for word from Google. Okay. So remember that you are to treat these like you would if we were in the classroom. The expectation is that you are not using Google or your peers. You are using only your brain, your knowledge. You may use all of the resources that are in the black folder called resources on Schoology. They're there for a reason, okay? That's things like the periodic table, the polyatomic sheets. You should be using that periodic table, not one off the internet. I can tell when you use one off the internet because you never end up with the correct number of decimal places, okay? So that one on Schoology only goes till 2 decimal places for all the molar masses, and it's rounded in a specific way. The ones on the internet are not the same. So it's very likely that on your last quiz, you were getting questions wrong because you were Googling them. So make sure you're using the periodic table that I have provided for you. With that, due to the Googling and the little bit of cheating that we were able to identify, and the fact that this exam is going to be mostly math, you will be expected to show your work on paper and submit a picture of that work or multiple pictures of that work. Okay, there will be some videos explaining how to do this, and it will be a separate assignment aside from the exam, but it is worth about 1/3 of that exam grade. So if you choose to not show your work and not submit that picture, the highest score that you can get is about a 2.75 on that exam, okay? So, and that's assuming that you're getting all of the other questions right, okay? So make sure you are following the directions so that we can grade your work, and that'll all be later. If you have any questions about that, let me know. Lastly, because there's no new content this week, I want you to use it as a catch-up week if you need it, okay? So if you have missed any of the learning plans along the way, go back, finish that work. This exam is a final summative exam for this chemical reactions unit, and I can promise you that you will not do well on it if you do not know how to balance an equation, which is the first week of material chemical reactions A. Okay, so go back and do that. When you get your work done, you need to email me. Okay, my email is in this email. So if you need to communicate with me or turn in work, do that. Okay, do not just share it with me because I'm not going to see it. If you need a quiz opened, you need to email me so that I can get that quiz open. A Schoology message works just fine as well. I want the student doing that, not the parent. As always, let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great week and happy May again.